Have you ever wondered why does US dollars remain so strong even after printing trillions of dollars? To first understand this, we need to understand the basic fundamentals of demand and supply. The higher the demand for a particular good, the higher the price, as more people are competing for the finite amount of that good. On the flip side, the higher the supply for a particular good, the lower the price, as now there are more than sufficient amount of that good circulating around. Now, with all this printing of US dollars going on, the supply of US dollars increases tremendously. This will result in US dollars depreciating. But wait, it is not depreciating. In fact, it is appreciating. In other words, increasing in value. This only means that the increase in demand for US dollars is outstripping the increase in supply of US dollars. So, it begs the question, why is demand for US dollars soaring? The first reason that could explain this is US dollar safe haven status. Over the years, there is a rising correlation between economic policy uncertainty and a trade-weighted measure of the dollar. It becomes clear that the US dollars is performing as a safe haven for a large number of investors despite the fact that the US has poor budget and current account deficit positions. The strength in part is due to the dollar's dominance in the global payment system, with worldwide demand for dollars rising substantially since the 2008 global financial crisis. Since dollars have become more important to an increased number of people, it is not surprising that the US dollar's demand may increase with current risk aversion environment. To illustrate this safe haven status with another example, we look at a case study in 2011 where for the first time in history, S&P had actually downgraded US Treasury. But guess what? Look at this article from CNN. For the first time in history, the United States no longer deserved its cherished AAA status, at least according to Standard & Poor. So are investors dumping their treasuries? Far from it. In fact, investors rushed to buy treasuries on Monday, the first day investors could react to S&P downgrade. So why such a phenomenon? I guess you all should already know by now. It is its safe haven status. The buying is being driven by rising fear and uncertainty. As the United States is deemed as the strongest nation by the world, in times of uncertainty, people flood more money into US Treasury as they see it as a safe haven that will protect their net worth, even when they are riskier. Alright, moving on to the next reason. The second reason that could explain this is the high amount of US denominated debt issued by foreign nations. This graph shows the increasing ex-US dollar denominated debt over the years. As a result of these dollar denominated debt issues, foreign nations increasingly require US dollars to service their debts. In normal circumstances, most of these nations get their dollars by participating in international trade. This is because commodities traded around the world are mostly denominated in US dollars. Therefore, trade participants will typically receive US dollars by selling their goods. However, during current COVID-19 pandemic situation, international trade has slowed tremendously. As a result, US dollars denominated debts become an international problem as everyone scrambles to get hold of dollar to service their debts. This led to a huge demand for US dollars and thus the strengthening of the dollar. The third reason that could explain this is investors' sentiment. US economy has been growing stronger before COVID-19 outbreak. Unemployment has been at its lowest for the past decade, hovering around 3.5%, and economy has been projected to grow with stronger consumer sentiment. In this case, investors might feel that US can quickly get over the current COVID-19 disruption, which is deemed to be temporary. This led to them buying the dollar and increasing its demand. In addition, views of large players in the market such as investment banks and big asset management firms can determine the general US dollar's economic sentiment too. In other cases, technical traders who analyze historical patterns generated by seasonal factors such as support and resistance levels and other technical indicators can provide support to the strength of US dollars too. What reasons do you think that could explain why US dollar remains so strong even after printing trillions of dollars? Please share with us in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.